The Marsh Boys podcast is brought to you by
Papa Earl's, Cajun seasoning at its best. Use it on chicken, beef, fish, vegetables, Bloody Marys, and everything in between. Check out their fish fry for that perfect golden crispiness and that great Cajun flavor.
and Top Down Decoys, the most affordable silhouette decoy on the market. Their horizontal and vertical styles are both a perfect fit for adding numbers to your snow, speck, and Canada spread.
You can check out all of our great sponsors through the link in any of our social media bios. Thank you, and we hope you enjoyed today's episode.
Hey, take it!
What don't you need? What don't you need?
My headphones?
How come?
Because we're not recording with someone else anymore.
Yeah.
Because none of our audio equipment works.
Oh, except for basically the microphones, and yeah, that's kind of everything that works.
Yeah, sorry guys. Jeff was supposed to be on after our hunt this weekend, and we even brought the big computer in here. Nothing's working. It's so frustrating.
Yeah, my PC doesn't work.
We just wasted 45 minutes of his time, and then we tore literally everything apart just to try to attempt to get it to work.
Yep. Well,
Fun.
it kind of worked. Well, like, we wouldn't have been able to hear it.
Yeah, it sounded like a White Claw. It sounded like static and somebody screaming from the other side of the room.
Anyways, welcome back to the Marsh Boys podcast. We're here with episode 106. I'm Brian.
I'm here.
That's it.
I don't know. You
That's all
put
you.
me on the spot.
I'm here.
All right.
I'm Brian.
I'm back on the liquor. May God help us.
We already did that.
Right. Restart. Run it again.
No, we're not going to restart because everybody's going to hear you fumble for the third time. And in 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Marsh Boys podcast. We are here with episode 106. As usual, I am your host, Brian.
And I have asthma.
That's a new one. And it is October 14th. I guess you guys will be hearing this October 15th. And I don't know
Right
why
now
I
it's
started with the
October
date.
14th. And in today's news, we have...
We sent $8 billion to Ukraine.
All right, let's not make this political.
That's not your political. Well,
That is very political.
it's worldly newsly.
It's kind of hard to get away from everything that's political right now. Every single ad on television and even on my podcast is all political. MSNBC is in one of my different podcasts telling me to watch someone on the lead up, watch Rachel Maddow, and then watch Sunday Joe so they can tell me what I'm supposed to think.
What's the lead up?
I don't
To
remember.
Rachel Maddow?
I don't know. It's the reach around before they put it in your butt and tell you what to think.
No, every time, everything I see is Kamala Harris hates the illegals. Mm-hmm. Well, loves the illegals, or
It's called Project 2025.
Trump wants to not tax the rich. I don't know. I don't fucking care. It doesn't
care
bother
either.
me any. Just let me watch my stupid YouTube video and get on with my day,
Mm-hmm.
please.
I want to fix my car.
Yeah.
I don't.
When's the last time you touched that
So,
thing? Oh, you were real quick to run away from that subject.
I don't have the money to get the part yet. That's
All right,
not
so let's
important
talk
in
about that real quick.
this. Okay.
So your latest investment, we'll call it an investment.
2006 TDI manual diesel that's tuned, has a stage 2 clutch, and needs a new wiring harness.
For all the people that don't understand cars, it's a Volkswagen Jetta.
But it's the fun one.
Ryan thinks he's cool because he bought one, and now he can say he's a TDI guy.
No, I just think it's cool because it's a car and it's diesel and it's manual and it's one of the last generations of manual Volkswagens they ever made.
Nah, you can still get one. You gotta get special ordered, but you can still get one. Yeah, you can still get brand new trucks, Ford, Chevys, Dodges manual. You just gotta get them special ordered.
Yeah, well, they're getting rare. Anyway, this is a cool little car if I can get it to run.
Now let me ask you something else while we're on that topic. Do you know or have you ever driven a manual?
Nope, and I'm going to learn. That's why there's a stage 2 clutch in it. It can take a little bit of a beating while I learn.
A little bit.
Yeah. I could probably get it.
You are going to cause a lot of traffic, James.
I'm not going to drive it to work till I know how to drive it.
You were going to cause a lot of traffic,
If I
James.
cause a traffic jam in Quinton, they can put both of my nuts in their mouth. I
a
live
car and
there,
a half pile up in Clinton, New Jersey.
right at the light.
It's the biggest accident they've seen in 30 years.
They're going to send out the Coast Guard with the helicopter.
They're sending out the drone.
Yeah.
All right, so that's Ryan's weekly
Where was I
news.
about to go? Oh, I was
don't
going to
know.
tell you why why we, in particular, compared to the rest of the country, are getting so many political ads.
Oh, why?
Because both
We're
sides...
under 27?
No, both sides are counting on... Basically, their thoughts are Pennsylvania is the ball game. And where do we live? And where do we work? Live near Pennsylvania and work very close. So we're getting all the Pennsylvania runoff ads.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So if you were curious on why we're just getting bombarded to death, that's why.
Well, I have really good news.
What's that?
He's back.
Oh, your deer's back.
Yeah.
Very
so,
good.
let's get into this, because I really don't want to talk about it, but it's going to get brought up. So, Saturday morning was an amazing morning. All of us got to check off a new species of duck. All of us got, to shoot a drake. We shot, 6 drakes in a hand? 5 of us. We all shot a drake. We're getting some new wall art.
Did you already bring that?
What?
Did you bring those birds to the taxidermist?
When the hell did I have time to do that?
Mm-hmm.
No. I won't be for a couple weeks. I'm going to take them and a bluebill altogether. So I've been trying to make a little YouTube series about it, but it's kind of pissed me off to the point now to where it's like I don't even want to talk about it right now. I have 5 intros from the last 5 sits I've gone at that I've just deleted. And I think I'm going to resurrect them to kind of be like, hey guys, it's October blank, October blank, October blank, October blank, and then the day I finally get to kill them. But I've sat 5 times, followed a schedule, and I had him in front
You
of me.
need to
once.
specify what you're talking about because we were talking about Saturday morning.
Oh. Well, I said my deer's back on camera.
Yeah, then we got sidetracked. This is Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, so after the duck hunt Saturday, now we're Saturday afternoon. I was like, you know what? I was gonna. So I went deer hunting. I started deer hunting Saturday and Sunday last weekend. I went Tuesday and Wednesday, and then I didn't go Thursday and Friday.
And that's when he showed
Oh,
up.
you know what? I didn't go Thursday, and he started showing up at night. I was on my way to go Friday afternoon, and then I blew the fuel pump, and my truck had to get towed home or towed to the shop.
And he was there that day,
He
too.
was there that night. Saturday morning, he was there while we were in Maryland. And then so Saturday, I was like, you know what? We're going to get home right at 4 o'clock. We'll breast these birds out, do what we need to do. And like I said, my truck's in the shop. So luckily, Ryan's just like, yeah, I'll drive you to the stand, whatever. So I'm sitting in the stand. And right off the rip, I get in the stand about 5 o'clock, 5:15. And about 5:30, here comes this buck that I'm trying to save for Ryan. Nothing special at all, but I think it'll be a great first first buck for Ryan. He's a 3-pointer on one side. He's got this little club on the other side. I mean, not a bad little 5-pointer. He'd be cool enough, especially for a first deer. And then I'm going after a 9-pointer myself, and I've had him on camera since I put this camera up. Last Sunday, I had him at 45 yards, just cut right in front of me. I saw him for maybe 2 seconds. And I just heard him trounce off through the woods, up his travel route. Never even cut into the bait pile or anything. So now, like I said, didn't see anything all week. Every night I went, he didn't show up. Every night I didn't go, he showed up. Mm-hmm. So Saturday night, I'm like, he has got to come back. So I go Saturday night, and there he is. I have Ryan, the buck I'm saving for Ryan, this little 5-pointer come in. He moseys off, and then I got these 2 little fawns come in that I've had every day on camera. And then I got this doe grunt, and then she's coming in, which was one of the coolest things I've seen while deer hunting. And then here he comes. So what I forgot at the time, in the moment, I had switched from 300 grain arrows or bolts to 400 grain bolts, which in turn, now my 20-yard pin is now my 30-yard pin, and I had to aim low on my pin for it to hit 20 yards, and I'm shooting this buck at 20 yards. I shot an inch over his back, and my heart sunk to my ass. My ass. Like, that was one of the worst experiences I've ever had deer hunting.
Yeah, and it's a shame. I mean, I kind of get it when I missed that first doe I ever went after. It just sucks.
What I
'Cause,
explained
it's
to-
right there. It's
yeah.
within grabbing range, and like you just whiff.
What I explained to Ryan was like, that wasn't Ryan's fault, him missing that deer. We talked about this on the podcast before. Deer was at 40 yards. I told Ryan the deer was at 30 yards. Obviously, he's going to shoot 10 yards short. I knew this deer was at 20 yards. I knew what my bow was, or my crossbow is doing, the scope of my crossbow. I know how it's sighted in. I just got over anxious and forgot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was.
And I mean, it's fine. He's still coming back, so you still have a chance. It's not like it's.
Yep. So he just showed back
Yeah,
up like a minute within shooting light. So.
So we totally passed over our real big story of the weekend, which is our hunting trip with Jeff Coates, Pit Boss Waterfowl.
Ooh, we almost whiffed that.
I did. I stuttered. It was a great time, and when they say the largest duck boat in the world, I was showing people at work today, and I was like, "Look, it don't even fit in the picture."
That was by far the most impressive thing about the whole trip. Like, you see this boat, you see all these guys sitting in it. I don't think anybody truly realizes how big this boat really
Until
is.
you're standing next to it, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny when we roll back up to the dock and everybody says it looks like we're about to storm Normandy.
Yeah, there was an old guy right next to us putting his 13-foot Boston Whaler and going, "You guys look like you're going to storm the beaches of Normandy in that thing." And
Which
Jeff,
it really does look like a military boat.
and
Like,
Jeff goes, "Well, we got the guns."
but it was a great time. So we left at what, 2:30 in the morning?
Oh, we left here at 2.
2 in the morning.
2:10. Got down there at 4:40 because I misjudged by almost an hour on the time.
And the whole way down I was sleeping and tooting.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Tootin'.
If he wasn't snoring, he was shitting himself. Wasn't even tooting.
Tooting and sleeping. It was very nice. It was very peaceful and relaxing, and
For you, that was disgusting. And then, of course, I get shit talked for snoring for 15 minutes on the ride home. I can't even take a nap.
well, yeah, my snoring's consistent. Yours is
It's because I stopped breathing in my sleep.
yeah.
If I do that, you okay?
So we went out, and the nice thing about it being so big is all 5 of us had 360-degree swivel chairs, and all 5 of us had enough room to all go in circles at once if we had to.
Yeah, it was very spacious.
The shelf that you can put your guns in your cases, there's nothing cluttered on the floor. It was just all
Yep.
around like that is a well-designed hunting boat, and I would like to have that boat someday.
There's only 4 of them in the world.
I want to make it 5. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't the most intense morning. Like, we saw birds, but we had 11 we could have shot, and we walked away with 7,
Yep.
which is better than nothing. We had a chance at a good amount of birds, and one thing I was really happy about was at the first group I didn't take my time. I did my usual titty shooting, and that didn't work because I was excited to throw the gun up, shoot from the test. Didn't really work. And the second time I did take my time. I basically pulled up, let everybody get their first shot off to see what fell, and then I got the last one that was going, and
That Drake, right?
that was cool because you guys that have been listening for a while, you know I don't really know when I hit something. This I knew when I hit this because I was the only one that fired. When I pulled the barrel down, he was falling.
Yeah. Yeah, it is really, really hard, I will say, to figure out, like, oh, I actually shot that one, especially when it's 5 guys shooting at, like, 3 birds. But there always is that one time when you're like, you pull the trigger, you're like, okay, I knew I hit that bird. So that's really cool. I don't think we'll dive too deep into it, but we were the first people in Maryland to shoot sea ducks this year, which was really, really cool.
And I think we're going to make it a yearly thing.
Oh, absolutely.
We talked to them while
Yeah.
we were down there. Like, we're probably going to do this every year, except next year we're going to go in November.
Yeah. Yep. Next year we already planned it. Opening day was very fun. It was really nice, the weather, but well, actually, no, it was pretty cold up until about 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it was pretty chilly. I needed that soup he made. That chowder.
Oh,
That was so good.
that
You
was
guys,
the second best part about that.
you guys that follow him when he does the breakfast on there, it's amazing. It's unbelievable. It looks as good as it is in real life.
Oh, absolutely. And that that JO number 2 he puts on it. And then biscuits he makes in the Duck Camp Bistro or the Duck, what is it? Duck Blind Bistro.
Duck Blind Bistro, yeah.
That is good. I wonder if you could cook eggs in that thing.
Probably. It's like a hobo pie thing. You can probably put anything in there.
That's true.
Yeah, it was all around. It was the most awesome guide I've ever gone on. Like I was on another guide, and that's why I thought it was weird because we helped set up. We didn't get anything. It was, I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this. I'm not trying to expose prices or anything like that. How much did you pay on that trip?
Honestly, probably about the same, like $350.
Really?
Yeah.
And you didn't get breakfast?
No.
And you had to help set decoys?
And I was bailing out the the layout boat, which I'm going again this year. We could have a better time this year. We'll see. It was kind of choppy that day.
Well, that's what you want.
The craziest part about that whole trip was we watched a building burn down in Annapolis. Like, it's pitch black in the morning. We're laying in the layout boat, and I'm just watching a building burn to the ground.
You're like, hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It was really cool. We're going to do it again. Any of you guys that are like on the fence about doing it, it's worth the price. And
Yes.
That's coming
Get
from somebody
4
who
of your
is
buddies together,
shit
split the price.
broke.
What'd you say?
I said, and that is coming from somebody who is shit broke. Do it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's Dad even goes, I'd do it again this year. I'm like, if you're
If
buying.
you want to pay, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
While we're getting through this episode, I just want to let you guys know we have stickers in stock. Mm-hmm. We have 50 of the OG stickers, and I'm going to put it on my Instagram story tonight.
Not the OG stickers, the OG2 stickers.
Okay, we'll call them the OG's 2 stickers. It's the goose.
The logo
dead.
I made, the dead goose.
Yeah. If you want the OG, the goose flapping, the goose landing in stickers, just let me know. I'll get them ordered. This will be a little bit cheaper, I think. Mm-hmm. I don't know yet. Stickers are $4 plus if we have to ship them, $2 shipping, so $6 flat. Yeah, so hit me up. The other one's going to be a chocolate lab. Like I said, it'll be on the Instagram story tonight. Mm-hmm. You can order them through Instagram messages via me and Ryan personally, and hopefully soon through a TikTok shop. Fuck Shopify. I tried to set an account up there, $39 a month. Yeah, so maybe when we're making $3,000 a month, we'll do it. But so you guys need to step up your sticker buying game.
All right, easy.
I need 100 stickers sold this month.
Easy. But yeah, we're gonna have a few on hand each if you guys want to buy some.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said,
Like
if you come and
see
give
us in person,
yeah, if you come and give cash, you don't have to pay the extra $2. It's $4. Yeah, just hit us up for that. Now, Ryan, so with this flux of cold weather, how do you think this Saturday is going to go?
it's warming back up.
Well, I said flux. Yeah.
Uh,
Fluctuation.
I don't know if that's one of the main flyways. We didn't really see all that many fly that day. I don't think the full blown migration is anywhere close to being here yet. We might get a couple. I don't have super high hopes for opening day. Also because it's going to be back up in the 70s. I think we're going to go out and we're going to run through the motions, but it's not going to be any kind of like jaw dropping, crazy thing.
Especially for what we're doing for South Zone opener.
Mm-hmm. There's going to be a lot of people out there. There's going to be a lot of scared ducks that are all flying around. Like, we're going to go out, we're going to do it, but I'm starting to understand why the old heads say we skip opening day. Unless the conditions are perfect. We're never going to, but I'm saying I get where they're coming from because we're going to show up at 1 a.m. and the boat ramp's going to be full or whatever else. So, but I'm excited to do it close to home. Might get something cool. Might see something cool.
Yeah. No, I agree 100%. Maybe, hopefully, there's some bluebills hanging around, but not to give away where we're going, you got to think that birds come through the Delaware Bay.
If they're not coming through Maryland, they're not coming through Delaware.
Hold on. How does that make sense? Tell me how that makes sense.
Makes sense.
How?
Just does.
Oh, so if they're not coming from a place 40 miles north, they're not coming through a place 40 miles south?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Yeah, all right.
They ain't here yet.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Hold on. Jeff sent me the thing about Avalon, I think.
He sent us both the thing about Avalon. He said they just weren't flying on Saturday. Because I think he sent us like triple the numbers of the bird watch that was up near Avalon. So maybe they're around. We'll see. But I'm setting expectations low, and if they far exceed it, I'm going to be twice as happy. So, also, I know I'm kind of becoming like a whore for it, but those migra shells can pick them out of the sky. It's insane. They go, and that's it. Hey, you're getting distracted. He's trying to prove me wrong, but
I did not realize how bald I was.
yes, you're very bald. He looks like Caillou with a beard right now. He's like Caillou that grew up.
That's really bald. I don't think Erin's seen this yet.
She did. She when she looked through the door, she said, "Oh my God, your head," and then walked away. But
Well, that makes for an interesting dinner.
mhm.
Ooh,
I guess
speaking of dinner.
the only other
Way to just...
hunting thing, and this is gonna lead into what you were talking about anyway. The only other hunting thing I did this weekend was I got some deer meat and I cooked the two of the steaks on Saturday night. I overcooked them.
As I figured you would, because you're a scared little biatch.
No, I didn't mean to. They were just... So I thought it was one big steak. They were two thin steaks. And yeah,
All right.
yeah. They're still good. It just wasn't medium rare like I like them.
Was it medium?
Parts of it.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Brother.
But we got it. I know I can do a backstrap great on the grill. I didn't do this on the grill. I did it on the cast iron skillet. And that's part of the reason they didn't come out the way I wanted them to.
What? That's basically like grilling them.
It's not the same. They fold up on the cast iron grill, so like one part of it gets really cooked and the other parts don't get cooked. And when you forget that nice happy medium, the center's well done.
So what you're saying is your steaks were well done.
Most of it, about 80% of it.
Oh, dude, that's like eating a tire.
I ate it anyway.
It's like eating a tire.
But that's the last hunting related thing. What were you about to go into?
So Erin made... So we found this dinner on TikTok last night. It was chicken breast, and then you put cream of chicken soup on top of them and stuffing, and you put it in the oven.
Is it called cracked chicken?
No.
No,
No. Cracked chickens with cheese or something like that.
I don't know. She
Yeah.
loves cracked chicken. I've never had it.
This was amazing. Oh, I thought you, when you pointed down there, I thought you were just sitting in the corner over there.
No.
Like a little hobbit.
No, she's sitting downstairs quietly, apparently.
All right.
Got anything else?
I don't have another thing, so hopefully we get all this audio stuff squared away, and we'll have Captain Jeff Coates on next week.
I can't wait. I really wanted it to be this week, but
Once again, if anybody's interested in some stickers, just give us a shout out.
flag me
Give
down.
us-
Run me off
give
the
us a
road.
shout. Yeah, shout out. Give us a shout. All right, guys. We'll see you next week.
Hepatitis, see you later.
Stinky. I thought you were going to go.
End it.